Hello everyone, this is Japan's Ninja from Ninja Blade Cartel. I'll be going over the Magic Sorc pet build for the Morrowind expansion for Elder Scrolls. There are a couple of rotations you can use actually to hit high 30k plus DPS outputs with gear that's easy to get and rotations that are not like extra complicated. In future Sorc vids I will give rotation breakdowns for all the other styles to play, but for this vid I will be doing the Daedric Lightning Tomb pet build. The actual rotation itself is pretty simple actually. The hardest part is probably making sure your target gets hit by at least 2 mines every time. But once you get the feel for how the mines land and where to set your cruiser, then you can really begin hitting the high numbers you're looking for. Now, as you can see, my back bar has pretty much the basic setup. The Liquid Lightning, Elemental Blockade, Daedric Prey, you got your Bound Armor, you got your pet, and the Destruction Staff Ultimate. And on the front bar, you can see I have Drain, Hardened Ward, Daedric Tombs, and of course you gotta have the Bound Armor and your pet on both builds. I mean on both bars, sorry, so they can be up at all times. Now I personally like to run Drain simply because of the fact that it's just such a great support skill. Not only does it help sustain your own magic, but it also helps sustain the magicka for the magicka users in your trial team. You also get Fracture, which is a great boost to your team's DPS. It's a super great thing to have. Like, it's a must-have. Now, let's say someone else is running Drain, which probably would be a healer. If I'm not having a survivability issue, which I shouldn't with Hardened Ward, I'd probably run Crystal Frags. I normally get a couple of those off, especially with the Daedric Tombs going off. If I just want to take caution and it's a lot of AoE damage and a lot of bleed, like say like Vet Sanctum for instance, then I'd probably run Crit Surge instead of Drain if it's already up, just to give extra heals. And it's always a great thing to kind of make your healer's job a little more easier. Now we're going to get into the character sheet. As you can see, the attributes, my magicka is only about 48.9. Spell damage is at 2.1, 45% crit chance. To be hitting 35 plus DPS with this right now is pretty damn good. Alright, now on to the gear. I have a lightning staff of willpower with the berserker enchant to give that extra spell damage during my light attack weaves. Also sharpened. I went ahead with the 3-piece just to get that maximum magic and spell damage increase. Do have the Maelstrom Lightning Staff sharpened, and also kept the enchant for my blockade, and so I can get that light attack increased damage. I went with the Grothdar monster set. I mean, I don't really recommend it. It's just, you know, if you don't have a good Lambert set or you don't have Lamberts at all, this is pretty good as far as DPS. The only thing is you have to be in melee range really to get the benefit out of it. Necropotence went ahead and went 5-piece set on that, just to get that extra increase on maximum magic. Grothdar shoulders, as you can see, both the headpiece and the shoulder piece is straight ass, and I'm still hitting over 35k with ass monster set. But Necropotence is great. It doesn't have to be all divines. I went with the big pieces like the chest and the legs is infused. I just prefer more magicka. Necklace, willpower, just to finish off the 3rd set with spell damage, enchant. Even the ring of willpower, that spell damage, and just the infallible aether. We had an extra slot, so I just gave the extra spell damage and extra magic. Now, as far as champion points, this is really just all preference in your style of play. As you can see, I only have 80 in Arcanist. You could go 100 in Arcanist if you need help, a little more help with the magicka recovery. I'm normally good with the magicka recovery and the tenacity. I have it because you're doing like at least 2 heavy attacks within your rotation. All of this, even the spell erosion, I just went ahead and just went with it just to get that little extra spell penetration. Like I said, all of this is just preference. Like, there's no set in stone build. Like, the best advice I can give any of you is just do what you enjoy and what you do best. Master that and just tweak it along the way. I mean, yeah, do your research, watch videos, read articles if you're really into it like that. and just find your niche within, you know, the builds that you find online and in these articles. You got to make the character your own, and that's when you're really going to get the enjoyment and fulfillment out of the game. When you sit here and try to copycat everyone, it's no fun. When you have to sit there and wait on someone to bring out this crazy build for you every time, you're going to get burnt out. It's going to be cool for a week or two, and you're going to be trying to show your friends, like, oh, look what I can do now. But when those new patches and everything come out, there's going to be certain abilities within your rotation that don't work anymore. And now you have to wait for someone else to come out with this crazy build for you to enjoy the game again. So like I said, it's just, if you really want to learn how to play this game and really have some fun with it, you know, don't just copycat the build. Learn what it is about that build that helps, you know, get you where you want to be. What's hitting hard and what's not. When a patch comes out, read the patch notes and see what abilities are going to be nerfed. What can I put in to replace certain abilities to make sure my DPS is staying where it needs to be. That's the true beauty of theory crafting. That's what these guys do. That's what guys like myself, when we try to create these builds for you guys, you know, we enjoy that. You know, it's a lot more than we're just going in here and just picking up random abilities and putting in here. It's a lot of math into it and a lot of time that we put into these builds for you guys. Now, with that being said, I hope I was able to help most of you through this video. It's going to go into a slow motion for you guys to really get the rotation in detail. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be posting even more videos to help educate those who want to be more involved in theory crafting. I will be posting up a video soon of a video of me actually building the build for those that really want to learn how we do this. If you guys are interested in joining the guild, I would be more than happy to send you an invite. Just PSN message me at Japans-Ninja, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you guys may have. But till then, I'll talk to you guys later and see you in the ESO world. Ninja out.